All right. So, there we go. Now that I have a proper cup of coffee, let's talk. Happy spring equinox, everybody. Today is March 20th, and by my calendar, that means we are enjoying the first day of spring. We have 12 hours of daylight, 12 hours of darkness, and in order to get ready for this, I set out a couple of nest boxes that I'm going to show you next. All right. So, it may be spring equinox, but it is still only 39 degrees outside. It's very chilly. You're gonna have to put up with me putting these on, my mucklucks, my old ones, before we go outside, because although it's been warm the past couple of days and we've been melting snow, we've gone from a snowpack of about 40 inches down to about 6 inches, and now it's super crusty and your feet get really cold really quickly if you're not wearing the proper footwear. All right. Here's where we're headed. Ooh, feels nicer out than I expected. The sun came out. This one right here, hello. She thinks it's springtime. Hi, kitty. That's Stella, my reliable cat who doesn't run away. The other one has to stay inside because he's crazy. All right, we're gonna head right over here. We're headed. We have to go down there because that is where I put out the nest boxes. Piles of snow. Well, must get over this. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Oh, that's really soggy. Ew. So here's where we're headed. I think we're going. Let's hope so. This is my mason bee nest, and I have a video about this that I put out last fall, I think September. These are all nest tunnels that are filled up with larvae that have been hanging out over the winter. I put this in my garage so it didn't get damaged. You can see there's some damage here, and that was from red squirrels last fall looking for an easy meal. I wanted to get these out before the end of March, and I figured the spring equinox was the perfect time to do it. So these have been placed back outside. That means as the temperatures continue to warm up, they will heat up accordingly, and once we get to temperatures around 55 degrees outside during the day, that's usually the temperature that will see mason bees emerge as adults. So keep your eyes open for that as we move into spring. Here's a close-up of the nest tubes and some of the squirrel damage on the side. They ate right through the outer wrapping. Bummer. These tubes are all just different sized bamboo stems that have been cut down. These are about 6 inches long. And this one, similar nesting material, stems again, but this box is a little bit shallower. It's about 4 inches. It's only been out this past season, so I'm intrigued to see what the bees think of this one. Oops. I think I started filming here, sorry. Alright, as a bonus, and since my feet are already soaking wet, let's go back down here. Alright, we are into maple syrup season. So, we have sugar maples tapped. The tree in my backyard here is right behind me. You can see that. This is a Norway maple, so different species. You can tap all maples, everything in the maple family, but the highest sugar content will be from a sugar maple. And that season, right now, in full swing, if you take a look up at this tree, I'm gonna aim this way. Let's take a look right here. These little the buds are beginning to swell a little bit on this one. I've noticed this on silver maples in this neighborhood also. Sugar maples aren't doing that quite yet. They tend to go a little bit later. But this particular maple tree is going to be one of the earliest food sources available for those mason bees when they come out of their nest boxes from those nest tunnels. So pretty cool, something to keep your eyes open for in the next few weeks here. As we move into spring, our trees will be our first flowers. Soggy mucklucks aren't the greatest, but the good news is they have a giant wool liner, so my feet are still warm. So glad I put them on. I'm going to replace my mason bee nest box here. I have an east facing deck. East or south tend to be really good exposures for beehives in general. They get protection from the prevailing wind and they get early morning sunshine, which helps them wake up and warm up enough in order to go out and forage. All right, there you have it. Mason bee nest boxes are back out. In the next few weeks here, it's time to look for some of our earliest spring flowers and also some of our earliest spring pollinators. Thanks for watching. Bye.